What's up, y'all? It's Vince. Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. And one thing I want to talk about today is for people who are thinking about going all in or taking a risk into sort of a passion project, or something that pretty much takes risk, right? And it's not guaranteed that you're gonna be able to make a living, or maybe you're already making a living, but I don't know why I just had an accent there. Maybe you're already making a living, but you want to go all in on it, be able to leave your job and try to, succeed in what you want to do. So just to give myself credentials, I'm not showing off or anything, but I do have a second channel where I have over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I post more of short form content, and it is enough for me to actually make money. I am taking a risk, however, but the number one piece of advice, I'm just gonna give it right away for people who want to go in, like all in pause, is you have to keep your expenses to bare minimum, like lowest as possible. That means having to change your phone for something cheaper, changing your phone plan, car payments, house payments. By any means necessary, try to bring your expenses as low as possible, because lucky for me, I have like zero expenses. My car is paid off. My phone bill is dirt cheap. I have the cheapest plan. For a long time, I had a phone plan that didn't have any data. Like, the only way that I would be able to get through the internet is looking for places with Wi-Fi. So that's how crazy bare minimum frugal I went with it, and still living with my parents, and so keep your expenses low and be able to take humility, which means don't care what other people think. Like, people will judge you for maybe you got raggedy clothes, you move back in with your parents. If this passion project is this important to you, by any means necessary, nothing else matters. Everything else is just noise, and everyone else, it's not gonna matter what they say if this is how important it is to you. If it's not, then you can get a part-time job. But even though, you can get a part-time job, but my number one piece of advice is just keep your expenses low. That way you don't have the financial stress, because having financial stress is going to hurt like crazy. So for people who are thinking about getting into this full-time, maybe you want to start a YouTube channel, or you want to be an artist, whatever type of entrepreneurial type of path that you want to go on. This is all anecdotal, by the way, just kind of what allowed me to do what I'm doing right now. Starting my YouTube channel, I started it while I was working 2 jobs, and then I lost one of them to to the big thing that happened a few years ago, and then I ended up leaving the second one. And my channel wasn't even that big, to be honest, by the time I left it, but I was lucky enough to just take a risk and go for it, because I have no responsibilities as well. I don't have any kids. I don't have pets or animals. Nobody depends on me, and I don't have any expenses. So, and this is as important to me. So this is something that I really want to go all into. And you know what? You're going to have to sacrifice, maybe 5 years. It's going to take a long time, but you really have to commit to this, and, keep your expenses low. That's the number one piece of advice. Just a disclaimer, this is all unscripted. I literally come up with my idea a few seconds before I turn on the camera, just to show y'all I'm not capping with you guys. This is my play button. I got this from my main channel, so if you guys want to check it out, you guys can probably see yourself. Yeah, I know you guys look pretty. But yeah, check me out on my other channel. I'm not trying to flex. I'm just trying to show y'all that it's possible, if you just dedicate and make the necessary sacrifices, like not buying the best phone, not buying all this other noise. Take off all the distractions that, you know, that are shiny, they look really good, but you know what, in the scheme of things, it's I guarantee that it's not going to be as fulfilling as you being able to succeed in the passion project that you want to get into. So keep your expenses low, leave your ego at the door, practice humility. Humility is one of the greatest things that you can, you know, dedicate on. And I don't mean by like purposely making yourself look like a fool. Like that's like a byproduct of wanting to achieve some things. And you know what, there's a saying that is, I think Mr. B said it, that you're crazy until you make it, right? Everyone's gonna think you're insane, like, yo, why are you letting all of this go? That was actually like what people were telling me, like at my last job. Like I was on a route to a good path. Had I stayed for a few more years, I would have been in a good spot, like guaranteed promotion. That's what my boss was telling me. But you know what, as great as it sounds and as prestigious as it was, this was more fulfilling to me. And being able to look down the road, I want to be able to do this. So that's what it's gonna take. So be able to miss all the other opportunities that are possible for you and see how far you can go with this. Because right now I'm taking a risk too. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to survive with this. All I know is that I enjoy what I'm doing. Right now I am making income, and I'm young enough to be able to take the risk. So easy go at it if you're young and you have zero expenses. Be smart, don't take up crazy expenses, because like once you got the money, you know, don't be foolish about it, be wise with it. You worked really hard for it. And you know what, if you got a job that's really stressful, I'd recommend obtaining a low stressful job, even if it's like a barista or something that's just easy to go by and you don't have the stress after work, but you're able to cover your expenses. But try to get those expenses out of the way, because that's the biggest killer that's gonna get you. And that's all I can really think of right now. But if you guys have any other questions, definitely let me know. I'll be able to help. And if you guys want to see more, subscribe to this channel, and you know, check out my other videos on my main channel if you want to. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.